I need to talk about something that doesn't get said loud enough. Nearly 1 in 4 women with ADHD have attempted suicide. Compare that to a woman without ADHD. That number drops to just over 3%. Now, that is a huge number, and it's not a small gap. That is a crisis in plain sight. And what makes it worse is that women with ADHD have more than twice the odds of suicide attempt compared to men with the same diagnosis. Even after research have controlled, for poverty, trauma, and prior mental health illness, ADHD itself still raised the risk by over 50%, guys. And you might be wondering, why is that? Well, ADHD rarely shows up alone. It travels with depression, with anxiety, and with years of being told you're too much, you're scattered, you're too sensitive, you're this, you're that. Before anyone ever considered that your brain might just be working differently. And for girls, this doesn't start in adulthood, by the way. It starts in adolescence. Girls with combined type ADHD show significantly higher rates of self-harm and suicide attempts by the end of their teenage years. And part of the reason women carry more of this risk is timing. Girls are diagnosed years later than boys because ADHD doesn't always, look the type of people the way that people expect it to be. By the time many women are finally getting answers, they have spent decades wondering what is wrong with them because people constantly told them there's something wrong with you. But I also want to be very clear now. Death by suicide is still statistically higher in men. This conversation is about attempts and self-harm specifically, but an attempt is still a life that's in crisis, so it still matters just as much. If you're a woman with ADHD and you have ever felt like you were drowning quietly while still showing up for everyone, please hear this. I've been where you're at. I've attempted, I've done it. It just didn't quite end me. You're not broken. And half of these things that I'm saying it to myself first and foremost every day. You're struggling right now. It doesn't mean that it has to end today. Seek professional